Hi everyone, I'll talk today about my project that I was working on in the past 4 years about cardiac arrest characteristics and survival in people with mental illness. But first, let's have a look on the survival in general. So this one is Scotland, and this one is Poland. So yeah. So this is how it looks in Europe in 2017. There is no more recent data to compare to, but Scotland increased. And when we unpack Scotland's survival rate over time, we see that there has been improvement, mainly after the strategy has been launched in 2015, up until COVID. Then things went back to normal. So thank you again for everyone involved in saving more life. But again, when you pay close attention to the y-axis here, it's ranging only from 0 to 20%. And I was talking to a friend about that, and he told me, this is how it's usually presented and in papers and reports. And my friends asked me, he told me that I'm looking to the half empty of the cup. So the question is, and how optimistic we should look to this graph. And the question here is the glass half full or half empty. But if it's only 20%, are we looking to the full glass? This is what we should ask ourselves. So let's look at the whole picture here, zoom out a little bit, and put it in the 0 to 100% scale. And this is how it looks. What we were looking before is just the 0 to 20%. So the question here, are we ignoring that 80% from the graph? And what we can see here that cardiac arrest survival continues to be low, and this is the main message. If we're looking to the whole picture, cardiac arrest survival is still low, and we need to do more. This is how much research was going on since 1980 to 2020, and from 2010 there is this big increase in research, but looking back again to the graph, it's not reflecting how much the survival is improving. So what we are missing in research? For all the young researchers, we need to keep asking this question of why is the cup still half empty? Or to be more accurate, why it is 90% empty? The foundation for each project is the data. So the cornerstone, you need good data, high quality data, and availability. And we need to ask this question, who should benefit from people's data in Scotland, out of hospital cardiac arrest data? This question should be asked, and answer should be available there somewhere for researchers who are willing to use these data. And the second question, or the second point, for paramedics and for everyone involved in the data collection process. If it's not documented, it didn't happen. And for us researchers, if it's missing or missing value or unclearly documented, we usually exclude it. Last depressing slide, sorry. This is how much funding, this is in the US in 2015, how much funding was for real cause of death. And I will not read the numbers, but you can see here is cardiac arrest fund, like $1 per cause of death, and it's very low. So we need to do more. My study, and my study is not answering all of that or solving the issue, but just to go over it in 1 minute. So I did this study about investigating cardiac arrest in people with mental illness. We used the unscheduled care data mart, and we compared 3,900 patients to more than 26,000 without history of mental disorder. And here is the green one is the survival in people without mental disorder. But in people with history of mental disorder, it ranges between 1% and 6%. And in this model, when we controlled for the other factors like age, deprivation, sex, and all the other factors, and comorbidity as well, we still see that there is a low survival in people with mental illness. When we stratified by sex, still low survival in both males and females, in older and younger people, and in every deprivation level, and in those who received bystander CPR and did not receive bystander CPR, and those who received shockable and non-shockable rhythm. So the low survival is still there, and we don't know why. Take-home messages, I'll just put them there. And last one, stay positive. And remember, whoever saves a life, it will be as if they saved all of humanity. Thank you.